support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
Alante here with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network. I am here with Gabrielle at the Roland booth. And we are here to talk about some fun tech that we've seen here today. Gabrielle, what do we have going on? What's sitting in front of us?
Oh, I'm so excited to tell you. We have the first of its kind for Roland hardware dual bus audio mixer.
Dual bus.
Dual bus. Dual bus, which means that it covers both your audience's stream and what they hear and your personal audio stream at the same time. So while you're streaming, this is particularly geared towards live streamers, gamers. Come on, it's a big community. And if you're wondering why, Roland Gaming, little known fact, something that you probably didn't know because I didn't know this up until 2 months ago. The Mario theme, the most recognizable song in the whole world, more than Baby Shark, more than Gangnam Style, the Mario theme, was composed on a Roland synthesizer by Koji Kondo-san. I didn't know that. I was blown away. I was like, Roland has been in my life ever since I was like 3 years old.
I will tell you this right now. I was today years old when I learned that information. So thank you very much for enlightening me and the audience.
So welcome. I was blown away. So Roland has been actually existing in our lives for such a long time, not only through their amazing instruments and audio equipment. You know, they've been dominating the space. They're like one of the leading brands in the space for 50 years. But they really have just revitalized and just revolutionized music in many different ways, and sound quality is such an important part of our lives. We love being able to hear well, and with the luxury of living in this modern world, we need good sound. We're very fine-tuned to want it, and especially again with this pop culture we live in and the streaming, you can't help but want to modernize and streamline it towards, pun intended, towards people who do that. You know, we connect with the world through our phones, through our computers, through laptops, you know, just everything. Gaming is a huge part of our culture, so you can't run away from that. And more so, Roland is running to it because if you guys know or don't know, there is a famous streamer called Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect uses the Roland voice transformer for a lot of his little stints and fun content. So it's been in our lives in so many tangible ways behind the scenes that finally Roland decided, okay, what do streamers need? What do gamers need that we can help with? How can we supply their needs? Where can we find a niche for those needs? And take all of our experience from 50 years of audio, professional audio work, and the history of Roland in gaming, and just put it all in this beautiful product right here, the BRIDGE CAST.
So you would say that Roland is bridging the gap between fine audio and gaming.
I could cry. Wow. Mic drop. You just
I would drop this mic, but it's very expensive.
No, don't do that. I'll catch it. That just filled my heart. That's exactly what it is doing. And in so many beautiful ways because, I mean, there's so many different assets to this and so many properties that it has, you know, alongside with being able to switch between your channels and curating them to exactly what you want to hear versus what your audience hears. You're able to do all of that seamlessly in-game. The interface, the overall like look of it is so beautiful. The app is very comprehensive. And not only that, but what it does have that a lot of people usually struggle with, a lot of streamers struggle with, the copyright issue. What the BRIDGE CAST does have already built within it and a part of the whole concept is thousands of hours of royalty-free music that are sourced by Roland into a library. So you get all of that. You no longer have to worry about monetization, no longer have to worry about what are you sourcing from, what third party, what are you doing. This is a very, very easy way to get everything going all in one. Again, all in one device. You can plug in. It has different plugins for your mic, you know, for your headset mic, for your regular pro mic, for speakers. It has an aux port, which can also fit another mic. It has a USB-C. You can plug in a console as well. So it has so many options, and again, it can seamlessly bridge everything. That's exactly what it is. It bridges.
You're welcome for that. And I just need to point out to our audience that this device has an XLR input for microphone.
Huge.
I mean, huge.
Audio, all the OG audio people, and I think audio purists really appreciate the XLR. because I can just think about 4 or 5 mics off the top of my head that I've had to use that have the XLR, and so many times I'm like, what do I do if it doesn't have it? Do I need a port? Do I need an adapter? Speaking of adapters, this beautiful device right here has a 75 decibel preamp. So already in it, so you don't need to get that extra to get your mic to work well. It's already in there, it already does all the processing for you, and it just beautifully streams it toward what you do. So of course, you can use it with all of your apps like OBS, Discord, all of that is routed through the Roland BRIDGE CAST, and that works comprehensively with them all.
That's wonderful. So you're able to adjust your volume settings for all of your different things, your microphones, your video games in game, your music, your chat. Now, as far as chat is concerned, what's the aim for that? What are we wanting to use this device for chat?
Oh, that's perfect. Great question. So that would be if, for example, let's say you want to provide a fun stream for your viewers. So like, let's say you go to your personal, to the audience stream, and you want them to, let's say, hear the music. So we're going to turn up the music a little bit. And you want them to hear a little bit of the game sound. You're going to turn that up a little bit. They're hearing you. But let's say you're having a little bit of banter with your chat, with your teammates that, maybe you don't want to disclose a certain strategy that you're talking about. Well, we're just going to turn that down. And then we're going to go back to our personal mix, and we're going to turn that up. So only we can hear what's going on.
Very good.
Yes, exactly. And then maybe we don't want to hear the music, so we're going to turn that down. So you're essentially kind of like you're filtering who hears what, and that way it doesn't have to be so convoluted. It doesn't have to like cut up. I'm a streamer myself, and I've had moments where one audio intercuts with another because the channels couldn't handle it. This eliminates all of that. It just makes it so clean. The processing power itself, it actually doesn't burden your computer, so it alleviates it from having to deal with all of that. The BRIDGE CAST handles that. So it's able to just like really take it and just be like an extra shoulder it, And it's so fun to be able to just touch it and not have to do it all. Like, you don't have to alt-tab out of your game. You can do it right here.
Oh, alt-tab. How many times?
You're on a raid, like you're raiding. Like, why would you want to alt-tab out of that? You cannot do that. Yeah.
Now, this isn't just about functionality. There's a little bit of fashion involved as well, right?
Yes, there is. Oh my goodness. Can you, you can do so many beautiful things with the interface of this beautiful product. Right now, it looks very standard, and as you guys can see, and that's beautiful. It's very stylistic, very sleek. However, if you have a certain brand you want to promote, if you love something as much as I love World of Warcraft or Lord of the Rings, or if you just want something fun, just because you just love to customize your things and swag it up, you can create any and every design on our template online, and you can have that printed on metal or on sticker. And it's right there for you, ready to go. Sky's the limit. Your imagination is essentially the limit as to how you want to brand this. And it just adds to it for me. It really makes it that much better with the royalty-free music, with the dual bus, with the quality audio, and just adding that on top. I'm like, why would I not want this?
I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. It sounds like you guys just thought of everything, and I think that is absolutely wonderful. Now, you also mentioned that there is an application that goes along with this, correct?
Yeah.
What all can you do with the application?
Oh my gosh, it's so much more. So yeah, while you can totally touch a bunch of knobs and it's super fun and you can control most things through this, including the voice changer, which I have so much fun with. So fun to troll people online with that. But within the application itself, you can do a lot of different things like the mic cleanup, which is very important. You can control the decibels, the EQ, there are EQ settings. You can write, so on the application, one of the beautiful things about this BRIDGE CAST is that whatever games you play, each game you might have different audio settings for. So maybe you set that up for Call of Duty, but you have a different one for League of Legends. So you can write every single one of those settings within the BRIDGE CAST, and then you can just very easily cycle through it on the actual device. You don't have to go back into the app and do any of that. It's all written on there. So you can do that. You can control your compressor, your de-esser. There are like all the different fine-tuning mic controls are there. The system controls. You can also control the outputs, of course, the chat itself. You can control like all those sounds, all that audio, and the channels. You can write and assign different things to your channels based on what kind of a property you want it to have. And you can change one of the coolest things towards the whole look of it and the fashion of it is you can also change the color of each channel of the LED lights to any color in the scheme that you want. So
honestly, yeah, I go back to the same statement. You guys thought of everything. Absolutely. You guys have, I'm not even going to say you're bridging the gap. You have bridged the gap between fine audio, quality gaming, and now high quality streaming. I think you guys done it.
Our researchers and our marketing guys and tech guys, like the whole team is so incredible. They did in-depth 1 year long research into the gaming space and what do gamers need. We have met up with different streamers and gamers who are just big in that space and very known in the space, and they've given us their feedback, they've given us their suggestions, they have given us their needs. So Roland is very careful and fine-tuned to respond to that and see where it can fit, because let's be honest, there's so much tech out there and it's all wonderful tech. I love the world of tech. There's so many beautiful things that help your life just be better. So a lot of times for each individual product, no matter what the company is, it becomes about what sets it apart, what's specific about it. And I think Roland really knows how to lean in to its strength. You know, while providing the standard, it also leans into the strengths that make it specifically Roland's.
This has been wonderful so far, but like all good things, like all good things, it must come to an end.
No,
But
that feed goes downhill from here.
all we need to know is, when are we going to see this lovely device on the market, and how much are we going to spend on this product?
Oh boy, am I excited. It is what? January 5th?
Yes.
In precisely 11 days. It will be live on the market on Amazon. However, in 24 hours, you can already start pre-ordering it on Amazon. So right now, that's the only way that you can get it.
Beautiful. And how much will it cost?
It costs $299.
Beautiful.
Honest and real.
I love it. I love it. This has been absolutely fantastic. You have been wonderful. You're a lot of fun.
Vice versa.
Thank-
Just want to know one. Thank you for the wonderful questions.
Absolutely. And thank you for everything. Thank you for the answers. Thank you for showing off this wonderful, beautiful product and explaining it very thoroughly. I'm sure our audiences will appreciate it as much as I do, if not more. And speaking of our audience, we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us. If you want more coverage from CES 2023 and more, please stay tuned to PLUGHITZlive.com/CES.